And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Harris against Conley. Harris outside. Stoudemire, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Harris passes to Dent. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Conley kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Randolph. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting in it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Wade kicks to Ilyasova. Harris outside. Here's Wade. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
On his mind, the difficult task of defending Zach Randolph. He said Randolph's especially tough because he's not only a go-to scorer on the low block and the pinch post, but also a guy who can pick up a lot of second chance points with his work on the glass. He's a 20 and 10 double-double guy for a reason. We'll have our hands full trying to slow him down. Guys, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now Harris following the three-point attempt by Freak. Harris against Conley. Harris outside. The shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them, wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And so here is Miami following the score by Memphis. Ilyasova, a screen on Conley. Harris kicks to Ilyasova. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Rejected by Gasol, and they're able to recover. There's Big Dog. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Deflects the pass. And it's Conley penetrating. Puts it up from 17. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Conley. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Heat trail by 4. Harris kicks to Stoudemire. Wade outside. Back to Stoudemire. Makes it off the glass. Stoudemire's got his first basket of the night.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a... point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Wade. The Grizzlies making the shot. The rebound by Johnson.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Wade. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
Here's Big Dog. Kicks to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
All right, now, gentlemen.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. And the Heat with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Good on both. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
I mean, tough to maintain.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Simmons. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Winslow wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Big Dog the pass to Randall. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Richardson. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And how about how opportunistic he was? Defensively, steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Memphis leading. Randolph with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Some nice passing there by Memphis, and it's Wright missing. The Heat shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to Winslow. Now the dish to Stoudemire, and it's Wright sending it back. Shot clock at 6. There's Winslow. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Martin's checked in for Zach Randolph. Wesley Johnson's checked in for the Heat. Richardson with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He dishes it to Johnson. Harris kicks to Richardson. There's the screen. Johnson, the pass to Harris. Right at the free throw line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Big dog. It's hauled in by Harris.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Johnson up top. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Heat. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. It's deflected. That's good. Wright's got his first basket. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Harris dishes to Johnson. There's the screen, and here's Richardson outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
To the paint, unloads from 9. Some solid defense from Harris.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He feeds it to Winslow, and there's the pass to Richardson. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Winslow. And it's Harris off the drive. The Grizzlies pull it in.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Richardson kicks to Johnson. To the wing on the left. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Thompson passes to Simmons. Here's Big Dog. The feed to Simmons. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's the Heat on the break. Winslow's running. And he gets it to go. Winslow's got 5.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blocker, and it does intimidate them.
Grizzlies shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Big Dog in its shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Darrell Wright, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He finished with 51 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we... marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Wade. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Johnson attacking. Count it from 12. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
You better listen, man.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count the bucket.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Richardson against Conley. Richardson dishes to Wade. Here's Dang, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
To the middle, here's Big Dog, and that one is stuffed right through.
Kidding me? I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Dang. Richardson's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Right, left side. And stolen by Richardson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The first free throw is good. Zach Randolph is checked in for the Grizzlies. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Miami. Good on both. And so here's Memphis. It's a 5-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Wade gets the bucket.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Conley the pass to Big Dog. And Wade sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Expanding his range. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Big Dog. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Heat leading by 6. Richardson kicks to Ilyasova. And the Heat, another 3.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Feeds it to Randolph. Conley the pass to Big Dog. Randolph in the post, working on Ilyasova, and he gets it to go.
and he's made more than his fair share of those today.
For Miami, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Another miss by Ilyasova.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
The pass to Big Dog. Fires from deep. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Here's Wade.
First team foul.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for James Johnson. Winslow's checked in for Miami. Harris comes in for Richardson. There's Big Dog. He's got 17. He kicks it to Wright. It's stolen by Dang. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Big Dog, the pass to Wright. Here's Randolph. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Randolph's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard in the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Wayne Wade on top.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Kicks it to Randolph. Inside, Big Dog. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Here's Wade.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Back to Harris. Pass to Wade. Clock at 6. Fires it up. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Memphis moving it around. To the inside. Simmons passes to Big Dog. And another basket for Memphis.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do.
Harris outside. In the corner, Winslow with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Here's a look at some stats for Randolph. He's really stood out for them over the past month. third in field goal percentage. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And, you know, that's an impressive accomplishment. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why he's one of the best in field goal percentage.
Down low, here's Big Dog. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. The Heat leading by 7. Winslow kicks to Harris. Out left to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at San Antonio, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Memphis, a couple spots below.
And when you look at Memphis, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Yeah, they sure are. I mean, you don't find many experts who are willing to predict anywhere near this level of success for them prior to the season.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Johnson's checked in. Harris with it. Now defended by Big Dog. Shot clock at 5. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Wade kicks to Winslow. To the middle. Here's Harris. And it's right, sending it back. Here's Big Dog. Wade is covering. Over to the left wing. Here's Simmons looking for his first basket still in this. And the shot is good. And now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And it's Harris off the drive. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No good from Simmons. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wade kicks to Johnson. Rebounded by Big Dog.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Simmons passes to Big Dog. The 10-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Big Dog's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And a chance now to send your... Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, give us your perspective on that first half.
I like the way we started the game. Sometime on the road we start off slow, so I thought we got to the fight early. And it's two good teams, so, it's the way it should be.
Dwayne, thank you. Always fun to watch. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And I don't want us moving things along too quickly to start the third quarter. A casual tempo will suit us just fine right now. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters.
Terrific game for Big Dog.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Stoudemire out there with Ilyasova. And it's Harris in at the 1. Dang with it. Guarded now by Randolph. And Ilyasova kicks to Dang. A rebound by Johnson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Big Dog. Gasol screen. Randolph sets a screen for Conley.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Wade kicks to Ilyasova. Stoudemire, the screen. Stoudemire with a screen on Conley. And Dang, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Conley with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stoudemire, the screen. Knocked away. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. That is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint. because that has not been up to par.
Here's Big Dog. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Harris against Conley. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Lets a floater go. Harris misses.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Back to Johnson. The dish to Randolph. Memphis moving that ball around to the middle. No good from Big Dog.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Harris dishes to Stoudemire. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
It's good from Big Dog.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Wade kicks to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
All right, fans, let's get live for your Breeze Girls.
And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Freak number 1.
You know, they typically don't make the highlight reel free throws, but I tell you what, they do make a difference as to whether you win or lose. Knocking them down is critically important.
Jarrell Wright's checked in for Johnson. And Miami with a change here, too. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 29 points. They get it back. Gasol and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Gasol. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Pass to Ilyasova. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ilyasova's got 11 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Harris outside. Right through the D for the layup. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And another miss by Memphis.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Shot off the pick. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Conley. Conley's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Heat trail by 3. Harris passes to Ilyasova. It's Richardson on the wing. And Wright pulls it down.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Randolph's shot is good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Heat have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Conley against Harris. He dishes it to Stoudemire. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shots.
And here's a look at some numbers for Mike Conley. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 11 points a game, 12 assists, and 2 rebounds. All-around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
He sure has. I mean, game by game, you can just see the confidence growing. He's put up large numbers to prove it.
And he knocks down the first one. White is checked in for Memphis. And then for Miami, Johnson comes in for Ilyasova. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Memphis leading by 4. To the left wing. Back to Wright. Launches it. And that one's good. Wright's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far
basket from Stoudemire. Big Dog's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The Heat trail by 8. Now Harris. He feeds it to Winslow. Johnson, the pass to Richardson. For the 3. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Richardson. And that's 10 points here for Justice Winslow. And the Grizzlies. That's good from Big Dog. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Big Dog.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Harris. And again, Miami with the triple.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
There's Big Dog. He's got 34. Cutting the screen. Simmons passes to Big Dog. Wright with it. Devin Harris covering. Great pass to set up the lay-in. That's 36 points for Freak.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
1:46 left here in the third quarter. Johnson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson kicks to Winslow. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Memphis leading by 6. They set the pick, and stolen by Richardson. Johnson with a screen on Martin. Lets it go with a 3. Can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. Right outside. Here's Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming through. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Memphis leading by 4. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 40 points. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. The feed to Johnson. Unloads from 13. Off the iron that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Heat trail by 6. And here's Wade. Dishes to Johnson. Ilyasova passes to Dan. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Johnson. Stolen. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's only the first turnover. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And the Heat with some changes. Stoudemire comes in for Johnson. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Joe Johnson. The Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Wade kicks to Ilyasova. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ilyasova's got the game tied up here for the Heat. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Randolph, a screen on Harris. They double-team Conley. Out to the right wing. Here's Big Dog. Wade is covering. And so here is Miami. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Offensive rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
4 on the clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here in these last few minutes. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
That's good from Wade.
We've seen D. Wade getting it done. He has 23 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
That one is good from Big Dog.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The Heat with the lead. Now, here's Wade. To the inside. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Johnson, good.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Harris kicks to Dang. Wade outside. Now the pass to Ilyasova. And there's another one for the Heat.
And that set them apart. Today, guys, their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grizz girls.
The Grizzlies trail by 3.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Conley. Passes to Big Dog. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Big Dog's got 44.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He said nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
And thank you, Doris. Stoudemire, the screen. Ilyasova up top. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Harris. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Looking at the game for Harris, he's got 11 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Well,
they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
The 15-footer. Miami grabs the miss. Wade's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Yes! And the foul. They get Marcus Gasol.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
That one falls for Wade.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Right wing. Here's Big Dog. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat leading by 5. Wade dishes to Stoudemire. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Side Conley. Big Dog. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Big Dog's got 47 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
To the paint. 14 feet away. Gasol with the rebound. There's Big Dog. It's good. This game is all even.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Touch.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Randolph. Yes!
Well, it's really hard to stop Randolph right now.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, 0 tolerance for mistakes here. Well, that's another good rebound for him. It hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Two other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
Still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Ilyasova with the ball. Again, the miss by the Heat. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Mike, when you take a look at how this team's been playing over the last several games, are you happy with the way things are gelling?
Yeah, you know, I think we're playing very well. I think we're finally getting the chemistry that we want, and everybody's just playing hard right now.
All good things contributing to victories, Mike. We appreciate it. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso.